Hey everyone, welcome back to Upgrade Habits, where we help you upgrade your life one step at a time. Today's topic is something that can literally be the difference between staying stuck where you are and achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. We're talking about discipline, a skill that doesn't come naturally to most people, but is essential to achieve any long-term goal. Now, discipline is often misunderstood. Some people think it's about being harsh on yourself, denying all pleasures, or working until you're burnt out. But in reality, discipline is about consistency, balance, and making small but impactful decisions every day that lead you to success. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of 1. Why discipline feels so difficult and what's really going on inside your brain. 2. 7 practical steps you can implement right away to build stronger discipline. 3. Extra strategies to overcome common challenges and roadblocks that can derail even the best of us. If you've struggled with staying committed to your goals, if procrastination and distractions keep pulling you away from the things you want most, then stick around because this video is going to help you reclaim control over your time and your life. Let's dive right in. Segment 1. Know your enemy. Before we even talk about discipline, we need to understand the invisible forces working against you. If you've ever wondered why sticking to your goals feels like an uphill battle, it's because your mind is wired to resist anything that feels uncomfortable or uncertain. Let's break down the key reasons why this happens. 1. The comfort zone. Your brain's safety net. Your brain is designed to protect you, and it does that by keeping you in what's known as your comfort zone. The comfort zone is safe, predictable, and boring. It's where Netflix marathons, junk food, and scrolling through social media live, but it's also where dreams go to die. Let's say you want to get in shape, so you set a goal to wake up early and go for a run every morning. On the first day, your alarm goes off at 6 a.m., and instead of getting up, your brain whispers, "It's too cold outside, you're tired, you can run tomorrow." The comfort zone is seductive because it promises immediate pleasure and relief. But what it doesn't tell you is that staying there means staying stuck. 2. The myth of motivation. Why it's overrated. A lot of people think they need to feel motivated all the time to get things done. But here's a truth bomb. Motivation is temporary. It's an emotion, and emotions come and go. Discipline, on the other hand, is what kicks in when motivation fades. Have you ever started a new project or goal with a ton of enthusiasm? Maybe you were pumped up after reading a book or watching a motivational video. But after a few days, that excitement starts to fade, and suddenly, working on your goal feels like a chore. That's when discipline needs to take over. It's what keeps you going when motivation is nowhere to be found. 3. Fear of failure. The silent saboteur. Fear of failure is one of the biggest barriers to discipline. When you're afraid of failing, it's easier to do nothing at all. You convince yourself that if you don't try, you can't fail. But by not trying, you're actually failing by default. Think about someone who wants to start their own business. They've done the research, they know what needs to be done, but they never take the leap because they're afraid they might fail. The fear of hearing no or being rejected holds them back from ever launching their dream. But here's the thing. Failure is part of the process. Every successful person has failed, but they kept going. The overwhelm effect. Too many choices, no action. When you're trying to achieve a big goal, it's easy to get overwhelmed by everything you need to do. You have 100 ideas, tasks, and steps in front of you, and that can paralyze you into inaction. Your brain freezes because it doesn't know where to start. Let's say your goal is to write a book. You might feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work involved. Writing, editing, promoting, and publishing. Because it seems like such a massive project, you keep putting it off, telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. 5. Instant gratification versus delayed rewards. One of the biggest challenges to building discipline is the allure of instant gratification. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. So when given the choice between a reward now or a reward later, we tend to choose the immediate option. Let's say you're trying to save money for a vacation. You have a goal of saving $1,000 over the next few months, but then you see a pair of shoes on sale that you've wanted for a long time. The immediate reward of buying those shoes feels more satisfying than the long-term reward of the vacation. This constant battle between short-term pleasure and long-term success is what makes discipline so challenging. Segment 2. The path to discipline. 10 practical steps. Now that we know what's working against us, it's time to build the antidote, discipline. Here are 10 practical steps to help you master discipline, crush your goals, and live a more productive and fulfilling life. 1. Start with why. Get clear on your purpose. To build discipline, you need a compelling reason why you're doing something. When your why is strong enough, you'll find the strength to push through discomfort. Let's say your goal is to lose weight. If your reason for doing it is just to look good, that might not be strong enough to keep you going on tough days. But if your why is to be healthy so you can keep up with your kids, reduce the risk of disease, or feel confident in your body, that's a deeper motivation that will fuel your discipline. 2. Focus on one goal at a time. Multitasking may feel productive, but it's actually a killer of discipline. When you spread your focus across too many goals, you're less likely to succeed at any of them. Instead of trying to eat healthier, start a business, and learn a new language all at once, pick one goal and focus on it fully. If your priority is health, make that your main focus for the next 30 days. And once you've built that habit, move on to the next goal. 3. Create a daily routine. Discipline thrives on routine. When you have a set schedule for your day, you reduce decision fatigue and make it easier to to stick to your goals. Let's say you want to start waking up earlier. Set a specific wake-up time every day, even on weekends, and stick to it. Over time, your body will adjust, and waking up early will become second nature. By establishing a morning routine, whether it's exercise, journaling, or reading, you set a productive tone for the rest of the day. 4. Practice self-discipline in small ways. You don't have to overhaul your entire life in one day. Start building discipline in small ways, and over time, those small wins will add up to big results. If you struggle with procrastination, start by setting a timer for 5 minutes and committing to work on a task for just that amount of time. You'll often find that once you start, it's easier to keep going. Small actions like choosing water over soda or taking the stairs instead of the elevator help build discipline gradually. 5. Set short-term and long-term goals. Having both short-term and long-term goals gives you something to work toward now and something to look forward to in the future. If your long-term goal is to pay off $20,000 in debt, break it down into smaller, more manageable milestones. Maybe your short-term goal is to pay off $500 this month. Celebrating those smaller wins keeps you motivated and disciplined. 6. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Tracking your progress is key to maintaining discipline. When you see how far you've come, it motivates you to keep going. Use a habit tracker, journal, or app to track your daily actions. Let's say your goal is to read more. Set a goal to read 10 pages a day and mark it off every time you complete it. Even small wins, like reading 5 pages, should be celebrated because they contribute to the larger goal. 7. Build a reward system. It's easier to stay disciplined when there's something to look forward to. Create a reward system for yourself to celebrate your milestones. Let's say you've committed to working out every morning for 30 days. Once you've hit that goal, reward yourself with something that motivates you. Maybe it's a new workout outfit or treating yourself to a massage. Rewards help reinforce discipline by associating it with positive outcomes. 8. Find accountability. Discipline is easier when you have someone holding you accountable, whether it's a friend, mentor, or online community. Having someone check in on your progress can keep you on track. If your goal is to write a book, find an accountability partner or join a writing. Knowing that someone is expecting you to deliver pages each week can motivate you to stay disciplined. 9. Learn to say no. Discipline requires saying no to things that don't serve your goals, even if they're tempting in the moment. If your goal is to save money, you may need to say no to nights out with friends or impulse purchases. Saying no doesn't mean you're missing out. It means you're prioritizing your long-term goals over short-term gratification. 10. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about getting back on track when you slip up. Failure is part of the process, and every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. If you're trying to quit smoking and you have a bad day where you give in to temptation, don't beat yourself up. Recognize what triggered the setback and use that knowledge to avoid it in the future. Discipline is about resilience, falling down and getting back up stronger than before. Bonus tips: overcoming discipline challenges. Let's take it a step further with some bonus tips for overcoming common challenges to discipline. 1. Fight the all or nothing mentality. One of the biggest killers of discipline is the belief that if you can't do something perfectly, it's not worth doing at all. This is a trap. Progress is progress, no matter how small. If your goal is to eat healthier and you have a bad meal, don't throw the whole day away. Instead of thinking, I've already messed up, so I might as well eat junk for the rest of the day, reset and make the next meal a healthy. Perfection isn't the goal. Consistency is. 2. Visualize the future. One powerful technique to build discipline is visualization. Imagine yourself in the future, having achieved your goals. Visualize what your life looks like, how you feel, and how proud you are of your discipline. If your goal is to get in shape, spend a few minutes each day visualizing what it will feel like to have more energy, fit into clothes you love, and feel confident in your body. This mental practice makes your goals feel more real and tangible, which can fuel your discipline. 3. Environment design. Make success inevitable. Sometimes the best way to stay disciplined is to design your environment so that it supports your goals. If you want to work out in the morning, set out your workout clothes the night before and keep your sneakers by the door. If you want to eat healthier, meal prep your lunches for the week so you're not tempted to grab fast food. By controlling your environment, you make it easier to stay disciplined. Conclusion. Final thoughts. So there you have it, the key to mastering discipline and transforming your life. Remember, discipline isn't about being harsh on yourself or denying all pleasures. It's about creating small, consistent habits that compound over time. It's about knowing your why, removing distractions, embracing failure, and staying resilient in the face of challenges. Discipline is your superpower. It's what will separate you from the crowd and bring you closer to the light. Thank you for sticking with me through this journey of discovering the power of discipline. I hope you found valuable insights that inspire you to take action and build a disciplined mindset that will help you achieve your goals. Remember, discipline is not a destination. It's a lifelong practice. Every small step you take today lays the foundation for the future you desire. So, as you go about your day, ask yourself, what small action can I take right now that aligns with my goals? It's those daily choices that will lead to extraordinary results over time. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone you think could benefit from. Don't forget to subscribe to Upgrade Habits and hit that notification bell so you never miss an an update. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What strategies have you used to cultivate discipline in your life? Drop your comments below. Let's support each other on this journey to upgrade our habits and transform our lives. Thanks for watching, and remember, every great achievement starts with the decision to try. Keep pushing forward, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.